Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy, the MC Tan Man 1, the V side, Tan Tiger 01, the Bengal Dragon. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, Tan Tiger 01, and a big shout out and thank you to all of you who have already subscribed to this channel. Alright, I'm here to give you your Impact review from today, November 30th, 2017. I had to watch it on my DVR because by the time I got back home, it was like 9:30, and by the time everything got set up, it was like 10. So, yes, that's part and parcel of, being busy. But anyways, let's get straight to the review. So, Knockouts tournament was previewed. So, this is how it works. There are going to be 2 3-way matches, and the winner of these 2 matches is going to face off for the title. All right. So people were shown, Sienna was shown, LVN was shown, Rosemary was shown, and Ali was shown. 2 new people were shown. Well, relatively new. Well, 2 unexpected people were shown. One was Casey Spinelli. I did not expect her because I don't read spoilers. One is Casey Spinelli was shown, and 2 Madison Rayne. I didn't know she was back. Madison Rayne was shown. All right, welcome back. So next we got a preview video package. So it's a good way to start and hype up Impact versus Johnny Impact versus Patron, the main event. So it starts with a 3-way qualifier match: LVN versus Rayne versus Casey Spinelli. So highlights were LVN's tumbleweed pin, Spinelli discus forearm, LVN's running boot on the apron, Madison Rayne's clothesline, LVN's missile dropkick, Rayne's enziguri. Casey Spinelli hits an electric chair on LVN onto Madison Rayne. But LVN hits I would say a running, or if you will, because it's she hits a little bit more emphasis than Christian, the kill switch for the 3 count and the win. So pretty good, pretty decent match. Pretty decent match, not bad at all. With regard to who should have won, yeah, you know what, LVN, yeah. It's time that LVN starts showing how much she can wrestle. El Patron was next. El Patron and Johnny Impact were arriving separately. So we get to a first break and come back. So we get Hakeem Zayn versus Ishimori. So the highlights of this match: Zayn shoulder block, leg sweep, Ishimori springboard stomp, I think. Zayn hits a reverse facebuster. Zayn running knee. Cannonball in the corner. Ishimori back handspring, reverse enziguri. Ishimori hits the tombstone codebreaker and the 450 for the 3 count. So once again, a decent match. Lee and Conley ambush Ishimori. And Caleb Conley ends up hitting a Samoan driver on Ishimori. So okay, they're going somewhere with this. All right. They're starting to use the other talent within the storyline, even more so. So good. I like it. You can't only have exhibition matches. You need to, if you keep having them consistently, you need to put a context to them. So next we get Mackenzie Mitchell with James Storm. Cuts the passion promo. Decent enough. So we'll go to a break and come back. So LAX hideout. LAX are playing poker. Conan says they got problems with Callahan. Homicide says he wants to take down Callahan. And Conan, motherfucker! Man, I can't hate this guy, man. I can't hate Conan. He keeps coming up with this, one of the last beacons of badassery on the mic in mainstream American pro wrestling right now. LAX talks weapons. Conan calls Sammy Callahan the middle part of the human centipede. This thumbs up, thumbs down. How about both your thumbs up your ass? I'm like, fuck. The middle part of the human centipede. Right, okay. So LAX says, say, okay, we got everything done. Like, they seem to be heading out. Maybe a strip club or something. Man, nice ass segment, man. Nice ass segment. Next. So we get a Defy Wrestling match from Seattle, Washington. Now the lighting in this arena was not good, but then again, that's Defy's problem. Well, Sammy Callahan versus Randy Myers. It was a decent showing. I couldn't follow it quite well, but it looked pretty decent. Okay, Sammy Callahan wins with a powerful clothesline. Go to break, come back. Mackenzie with El Patron, and this was one of the low points of the show. And listen. When a promo, a kind of bad promo, is a low point of the show, this tells you what a high standard this show has in terms of TV product and on air product, wrestling wise. El Patron promo, it dragged on a bit too much. I don't like it. So all of a sudden, but still, you have something here. KM shown backstage taking out two people and screaming like, "Is this proving it to you, ATT? Is this proof enough?" So he took out two guys. So once again, they're trying to involve KM even more. So it's a good way to end a bad segment. So you know what? No, you know what? I'm not that sad. I'm not that pissed off with the segment. I'm not that disappointed with that segment. Anyways, next. Tahano Jr. versus James Storm. So ATT was shown arriving, and KM confronts him and said that, "Did you see? I took out two guys. Did you see?" And Lambert said, "What? Quiet. We have a cowboy to take care of." And shush him and whatnot. I'm like, okay, interesting. Let's see where this goes, especially considering what developed. So I'm like, will this eventually lead to a KM face turn? So go to a break, come back, and if they turn Kevin Matthews face, I have no problem. I think he has potential as a badass wrestler. I think he has some potential. Okay, so back to the match. The highlights are Tahano's shoulder block, exchange of arm drags and leg sweeps. Tahano's hip toss on the ramp, that was kind of weak. Tahano, I think it's a shin breaker or an atomic drop, but converts that to a single leg Boston Crab. Storm skinned the cat. Tahano's leg lariat. Storm goes for the eye of the storm, selling the back. Tahano's the sidekick, but Tahano just keeps showing off, and Storm out of nowhere hits a super kick for a 3 count. I'm like, not too sure about the finish, but the match itself was actually pretty decent. ATT attacks Storm from on the ramp from behind. Storm's super kicks. I believe his name is James Hartnett or something like that. Last hits the running power slam of Storm, and Moose comes out with a steel chair, clears the ring, and hits Alex Corbacero with 2 chair shots and rescues James Storm. Lambert cuts promo and calls Impact Wrestling a boring circus and making fun of a bearded guy and a fat lady right next to him in the audience. Oh, nice touch. Says next week this needs to end. And says next week there's going to be Moose and Storm versus Lashley and the secret weapon Dan Lambert. Okay, so let's see if KM comes out to rescue Dan Lambert. We'll see. Interesting stuff, and Dan Lambert, always cuts like decent to good promos. So I'm liking this stuff. Go to break. Come back. Next. Okay. Here we get something good. Park and Park segment with its own animation graphic. And this was a commercial. This is like a cheesy 1940s, 1950s, commercial mixed in with a bit of 1970s, early 1980s stuff. It started with black and white and went to color. Very interesting, and like I think they flashed a number as well. Like, so you know what? I'm liking this. And someone else showed up as well. I'm not too sure who that is, but someone else showed up as well. So next we get a global wrestling match of the week from GWN, and this is basically the finish of Kurt Angle versus Samoa Joe. So I like the fact that right now they use the finish to promote their GWN instead of an entire match. So you know what? This leaves you more TV time, and basically like it makes it look like you're actually trying to promote this instead of showing an entire match and trying to eat up some TV time because you don't have enough tape content. So in this way, like and guys, they have enough tape content. Next, Mitchell with corny Impact was selling the arm. He was a corny promo, but it was at least it was not as long as El Patron. I can't stand Impact's promo. He cuts his charisma-less boy band promo. Go to break, come back, and this like there were no more low points of the show. Trust me. So we get an Eli Drake promo, and basically he shows El Patron and Johnny Impact how to cut a good promo. He runs into someone backstage. Now, guys, let me know in the comment section below, because from what I read, Ethan, the Canadian independent star Ethan Page was supposed to show up on this week's Impact. Was that Ethan Page? Just let me know in the comment section below. EC3 on the announce table. So next we get Tyson Dukes with his own theme music versus Matt Sydal. So we get a Sydal hip toss type move, inverted DDT leg drop, where instead of going down clutch it, clutching the neck on under the armpit, like he comes down with the leg instead. Signals Sydal's back heel trip. I think he goes for a standing shooting star press or a standing moonsault. He catches the knees. Tyson Duke's deadlift delayed suplex. Ducks, was that a tiger tamer he hit? If so, you know what? Nice. Sydal spinning wheel kick. Sydal kicks. Standing moonsault. Duke's running DDT. Sydal's knee. Shooting star for 3 count. Now, in this match, once again, I wanted Tyson Dukes to have gotten a bit more of an offense. But anyways, the match once again was actually pretty good. Yeah, I wanted reborn Matt Sydal, not to look this sort of thing, dominant. But then again, it was to push a storyline, and I wish they'd run with Tyson Dukes and see where it goes. Or maybe Tyson Dukes on a temporary contract. You never know. So we get a main event hype video with El Patron talking. So we come back. So here we go, main event. And by the way, Eli Drake said he and Chris Adonis will be watching. El Patron versus Johnny Impact, and we had a lot of time left. So they were planning something of a long, good match. So I think Impact started with the German suplex after some back and forth early. Impact's topic on Hilo. El Patron's Enziguri. Johnny's dropkick. Go to a break. Come back. El Patron is the punch off the top buckle. And during the break they showed that El Patron, I think, hit the stomp on the stairs onto Johnny Impact's back. I think Johnny Impact was bleeding or something, or his body was completely marked up. Johnny's insecurity. Okay, Johnny Impact hits his power cord clothesline. Like, watch how he hits the clothesline. Like his arm is not tight at all. It's like it's like this. His arm is not tight at all. Okay, so Impact power cord clothesline, spinning wheel kick, and shining wizard type running kick. Not exactly a shining wizard. El Patron's arm breaker. I think it's an arm breaker and a side kick. Impact springboard and Zaguri, because the story was like Johnny Impact came in with an injured arm. El Patron hit something like a sit out, or maybe didn't sit out, a reverse superplex. That was pretty good. Johnny Impact hits a stomp, like El Patron misses the stomp, then Johnny Impact hits a stomp across Impact's back. Across El Patron's back. Okay, he goes for the 450 elbow, Johnny Impact. El Patron pulls the referee in and moves out of the way, and that caused a ref bump. Patron hits the low blow. Patron hits the DDT. Long 2 count. Patron hangs him in the tree of woe and stuffs the wrist tape in Impact's mouth. And Eli Drake comes out. Patron attacks Drake. Hits Drake with the world title. But El Patron was looking at Drake from inside the outside of the ring, over one of the ropes. Impact hits his running baseball slide German suplex and hits the Starship Pain for the 3 count and the win. Eli Drake attacks both Patron and Johnny Impact. Adonis joins the beatdown, and P.D. Williams comes out to the rescue. Hits the code breaker on Drake. Hits the suicide dive on Adonis, and hits the Canadian Destroyer again. A Canadian Destroyer on Eli Drake. So this was a good match. This was a good ass match. The storytelling was good. Psychology was good. The moves were good. And including how it ended with all the attacks in the end post match. Great main event. And great main event time slot that included the match and this stuff. The rest of the show, apart from the 2 promos, everything else was either decent or quite good. So my overall show rating, 8 out of 10. This was a solid ass episode of Impact Wrestling. You got a lot of wrestling. You got entertaining segments. You got a tournament that was started. You got debuts. Well, you got a debut, and you had a good main event. Alright, and that's about it, guys. Let me know what you thought about the show in the comment section below. And would you agree or disagree with the show rating? And like I said, now that all this stupid ass cloud, Anthem, the broken gimmick, okay, yeah, that's gone. I strongly recommend you guys start watching Impact Wrestling, because overall as a wrestling product, Impact Wrestling, listen, it has not been, compared to the Raw and SmackDown for a long time, they have been disappointing. Impact Wrestling, no. If you are a actual a wrestling fan and not because I don't consider WWE fans a wrestling fan, because WWE does not attract wrestling fans. Look at those people who cheer for somebody pulling pancakes out of their singlets and syrup out of the singlets, handing it to other people, and releasing the book of booty and whatnot. Look at the crowd that they attract. Look at those supporting crowds, and look at other wrestling crowds in Ring of Honor. PWG is suspect. Ring of Honor also starting to get suspect with no, I don't think they hate Dalton. No, wait. with Dalton Castle, but still like with like Lucha Underground and whatnot. So like I said, WWE attracts a completely like they attract they attract weirdos. They're not wrestling fans. I don't know what they're weird anomalies in the in the wrestling fandom. They're the anomalies. But anyways, if you are looking for your wrestling fix of the week, trust me, give Impact a try. A lot of times they're even better than the NXT that followed, that preceded it on Wednesday. A lot of times. Anyways, I'm looking forward to comments and suggestions. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, TanTaco01, and hit that bell notification button so that you don't get you don't get skipped in for any videos that I release, and you get notified immediately when I release them. This is the MC Tam Month Review side, the Bengal Dragon, signing out.